Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to Cure for the Common Game. Today we're talking about Captain Sisay. This is kind of a break in the Hour of Devastation card or generals because, well, I don't kind of at a standstill until the set releases. So I only got so many cards at the pre-release. Anyway, we're tapping to tutor up a legend. So that's kind of where I went with this deck. Just toolbox full of Celestina options, if you will. I guess let's start with the lands that you can tutor first, because a lot of times you need another land. We've got the Inventor's Fair, Cloud Keeper, to beside you for when you absolutely got to get something through. We got to have the Dark Depths because, why not? There is no way to cheat this into play. It is just a legendary land, and yeah, it gives you something to do with your mana. Okina and God's Eye. Now, our artifacts, we got to have Karn to make them, get up and walk. The Spear of Heliod's going to make them bigger. I have the Helm of Cauldra and the Sword of Cauldra. You know what I don't own? That's right. I don't own the Shield of Cauldra. That sucks. But, here again, once I get it, it's going in there. Now, two Amonkhet cards. Might as well, because we're playing a lot of creatures, and a lot of our creatures are, how shall we say, somewhat over the curve. Y'all remember equipment before equipment was equipment? It looked like this. Sort of the Chosen. I like the fact that you can just tap it in and do it at instant speed, though. That's Khanda's Banner. Something similar, although it's a +2/+2 to all your dudes because you're going to equip it to your general. Now, removal, Flagship and the Hell Vault. Love those guys. Heroes Podium was probably the first card in the deck, making everything big, because it is a coat of arms for legends. And then you get to search up a legend, which in this deck, that bottom part just doesn't really matter as much. Now, I do have the Dragon Fang, Tammy's Journal, the Bow, and I really like this one. Just to be able, it's hard to look at it and not think it's a counterspell on a stick. I love the fact that you can keep repeatedly doing this and then pick a card to cast. So that's cool. Heart of Kieran, Etherworks Marvel, because, why not? And the Planar Bridge to go get, anything that we may have missed. Now, creature-wise, we'll do the gold ones first. We got Emma and the Chorus. I've got Krond in here, even though he, in my opinion, he just about doesn't belong. We don't have a lot of legendary auras. I don't know that any exist. So, he's a 6-mana, 6/6 flying vigilant, which is not bad, don't get me wrong. Voja. That's right. Wolf Blood. Sylvala's a little bit of ramp. We got the center tree, and we got the south tree. No north tree, though, I don't think. Anami. Seki. Now, 8 +1/+1 counters. Reki is the man. He is the one we want to draw. This is our turn 3 drop. Please, every single time, Shuffler. So, play a legend, draw a card. Homelands does not get a lot of love, and I gotta take this. No, I don't, because it's green and white. I almost lost my mind there for a second. Redirect to her, yeah. Speaking of something to do with your mana, let's make some constructs. Because let's face it, that's what you're going to do. Sirac. Like I said, it's more or less, what do I need at that moment? Do I need my creatures to have flash? Do I need a really big dude? I mean, what? It's the ability to just adapt on the fly. You'll see a whole lot of green dragons. I mean, there's one like Fate, but just straight green dragons. And I like that he jacks with counters. Oh, Yobi. Conda. Just a little tidbit, Conda. This is what a mono white bad guy looks like. He was a bad guy in the story. Okay, so there's something new in there. FYI, Radiant gets ridiculous when you playing against spirits or dragons or whatever. General Jarkfeld makes combat math super confusing. Kimba is a 3-mana 2/4 that will never do anything else. Like I said, it's more about legendary. What I actually, I think all of the non-land spots in the deck are taking up with legends. So as time progresses and we go on, I will get, because I mean, it's hard for me to play a Chomano without a pariah. It really, really is. It's hard for me to play a lot of these cards, but as time goes on and we get more legends that will mesh well with the deck, I can start replacing some of those. But that's pretty much what Sisay is about, is just tapping to draw an extra card a turn, and you get to pick that card. Whether you need, a creature or an artifact, whatever it is that you need at that moment. Anyway, I appreciate you watching. To make it quick today, other commitments today anyway, I appreciate y'all watching. But right now, we're going to shuffle and cut.